Hello everyone, we're checking out The Shining today. Finally checking out The Shining. I've been excited to see this movie since seeing it Welcome to Derry and meeting Dick Hallorann, one of my favorite characters in that show, and the connections with this movie. An much older version of him is in this movie, so I'm slowly trying to make my way through Stephen King's works that are connected to Welcome to Derry. I don't know how fast that will go, but this is on my list. I've already seen Shawshank Redemption, that was in there as well. I think Misery is connected somehow, but just the Stephen King universe in general and how connected they are, I think that's pretty cool. From the poster, I can kind of dig that we're gonna be dealing with a serial killer of some sort, but I'm so interested to see how Dick Hallorann plays into this and the Stephen Kingness of it all. His stuff is always super fun to check out. There he goes.
Mr. Ullman, I'm Jack Torrance.
Oh, well, come on in, Jack. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Ullman.
Have any trouble finding us?
Oh, no problem at all. Made the trip in 3.5 hours.
Wow, that's a very good time.
You really want to go and live in that hotel for the winter?
Sure I do. It'll be lots of fun.
Yeah, I guess so. There's hardly anybody to play with around here.
Yeah, I know. It always takes a little time to make new friends.
I guess so.
What about Tony? He's looking forward to the hotel, I bet.
Mrs. Torrance.
Now, come on, Tony. Don't be silly.
I don't want to go there, Mrs. Torrance.
Well, how come you don't want to go?
I just don't.
Well, let's just wait and see. We're all going to have a real good time.
The winters can be fantastically cruel. The basic idea is to cope with the very costly damage and depreciation which can occur. And this consists mainly of running the boiler, heating different parts of the hotel on a daily rotating basis, repairing damage as it occurs, and doing repairs so that the elements can't get a foothold.
Well, that sounds fine to me.
It's not a very demanding job. The only thing that can get a bit trying up here during the winter is a tremendous sense of isolation.
Well, that just happens to be exactly what I'm looking for. I'm outlining a new writing project. 5 months of peace is just what I want.
Interesting.
I don't suppose they told you anything in Denver about the tragedy we had up here during the winter of 1970?
I don't believe they did.
My predecessor in this job hired a man named Charles Grady as the winter caretaker. And he came up here with his wife and 2 little girls, I think. And he had a good employment record. Seemed like a completely normal individual.
Oh?
He must have suffered some kind of a complete mental breakdown. He ran amok and killed his family with an axe. Stacked them neatly in one of the rooms of the West Wing, and then he put both barrels of a shotgun in his mouth. I thought that it was what the old-timers used to call cabin fever, kind of claustrophobic reaction, which can occur when people are shut in together over long periods.
What?
That is quite a story.
It's still hard for me to believe it actually happened here, but it did. And I think you can appreciate why I wanted to tell you about it.
I also understand why your people in Denver left it for you to tell me. You can rest assured, Mr. Ullman, that's not going to happen. As far as my wife is concerned, I'm sure she'll be absolutely fascinated when I tell her about it. She's a ghost story and horror film addict.
Are they even alive?
Tony, do you think that'll get the job?
Oh, that's them.
He already did. He's gonna phone Wendy up in a few minutes to tell her.
Hi, babe.
Hi, honey. How's it going?
Great. I'm at the hotel and I still have an awful lot to go through. I don't think I could get home before 9 or 10.
Sounds like you got the job?
Right. You and Danny are gonna love it.
Why don't you want to go to the hotel? I don't know. No, come on, tell me. Don't want to. Please. No.
This is where it's from. And this was practical too, no? And I mean, if it was any other person and not Stephen King, you can be like, yeah, Tony's an imaginary friend. Nope. It's so much deeper than that, I bet.
Did the appearance of Danny's imaginary friend, did Tony's first appearance happen to coincide with your arrival here?
I guess Danny started talking to Tony about the time we put him in nursery school.
Did he adjust well to school?
No, he didn't like it too much at first. And then he had an injury, so we kept him out for a while. And I guess that's about the time when I first noticed that he was talking to Tony.
What sort of injury did he have?
He dislocated his shoulder.
How did he manage to do that?
Just one of those things, purely an accident. My husband had been drinking, and he came home about 3 hours late. Wasn't exactly in the greatest mood that night. Danny had scattered some of his school papers all over the room, and my husband grabbed his arm, to pull him away from him. Used too much strength, and he injured Danny's arm.
Jeez.
Something good did come out of it all, because he said, "Wendy, I'm never going to touch another drop. And if I do, you can leave me." He hasn't had any alcohol in 5 months.
That was a very interesting way of telling that story, because that story could have been just straight up not true, but I mean, we don't know enough to believe her or not believe her.
Wasn't it around here that the Donner Party got snowbound?
I think that was farther west in the Sierras.
What was the Donner Party?
They were a party of settlers in covered wagon times. They got snowbound one winter in the mountains. They had to resort to cannibalism in order to stay alive.
You mean they ate each other up?
They had to in order to survive.
Don't worry, Mom. I know all about cannibalism. I saw it on TV.
See? It's okay. We saw it on the television.
Lives are weird.
This is probably the most gorgeous hotel I've ever seen.
This whole place has had an illustrious past. In its heyday, it was one of the stopping places for the jet set, even before anybody knew what a jet set was. We had 4 presidents who stayed.
Have you guys seen Lovecraft Country? I think there was one of the jump scares in that, the 2 black little girls. Maybe that was inspired by this. Also, the fact that the hotel, they've already explained how it is closed off during the winter is insane, because it's like no emergency, no police, no ambulance, no nothing. It's like it's already isolated enough, but the option to even drive away is gone, non-existent.
This is our famous hedge maze. It's quite an attraction around here. The walls are 13 feet high, and the hedge is about as old as the hotel itself. But I wouldn't want to go in there unless I had an hour to spare to find my way out.
That's gonna come up.
Oh, Dick, come on over and say hello to Mr. and Mrs. Torrance. This is Dick Hallorann, our head chef.
I'm Jack.
Nice to meet
This
you,
is
Jack.
my wife, Winifred.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to meet you. This is the kitchen, huh?
How do you like it, Danny? Is it big enough for you?
It's the best place I've ever seen.
Yeah, this whole place is such an enormous maze.
It's big, but it still ain't nothing but a kitchen. And a lot of this stuff you'll never have to touch. One thing for sure, you don't have to worry about food, because you folks will eat up here a whole year and never have the same menu twice. You like lamb, Doc?
No,
Well, what's your favorite food, then?
French fries and ketchup.
Well, I think we can manage that too, Doc.
And I love all this. I can already tell this movie will be amazing. Something I love about Stephen King movies is the setups and payoffs later, because like every single element that has been given to us through just exposition and character interactions will definitely play a part later. Like the way they talked about the maze, the way they talked about the snow car, this freaking walk-in freezer is like, in my head I can already start like thinking of scenarios, especially knowing what kind of movie this is, of how all those things might make for dangerously scary scenarios when shit eventually hits the fan.
How'd you know we call him Doc? You called Danny Doc twice just now.
I did?
We call him Doc sometimes, like in the Bugs Bunny cartoon. But how did you know that?
Well, I guess I probably heard you call him that.
I honestly don't remember calling him that since we've been with you.
Well, anyway, he looks like a doc, doesn't he? Yeah. What's up, Doc? This is the storeroom. You got a dozen jugs. We got 60 boxes of dried milk, 30 12-pound bags. How'd you like some ice cream, Doc? You gotta keep regular if you want to be happy. You like ice cream, Doc?
Yeah.
I thought you did. You folks don't mind if I give Danny some ice cream while we're waiting for you?
Not at all.
No, we don't mind. Sound good to you, Doc?
Yeah?
Okay, you behave yourself.
I like Hallorann a lot.
Do you know how I knew your name was Doc? You know what I'm talking about, don't you? I can remember when I was a little boy, my grandmother and I could hold conversations entirely without ever opening our mouth. She called it shining.
Oh.
And for a long time, I thought it was just the two of us that had the shine to us. Just like you probably thought you was the only one. But there are other folks, though mostly they don't know it or don't believe it. How long have you been able to do it? Why don't you want to talk about it?
I'm not supposed to.
Who says you ain't supposed to?
Tony.
Who's Tony?
Tony's a little boy that lives in my mouth.
Is Tony the one that tells you things?
It's like I go to sleep and he shows me things. But when I wake up, I can't remember everything.
Does your mom and dad know about Tony?
Yes?
Do they know he tells you things?
No, Tony told me never to tell him.
Has Tony ever told you anything about this place?
Mm-hmm.
Try to think of what it was.
Are you scared of this place?
No, scared of nothing here. It's just that, you know, some places are like people. Some shine and some don't.
Is there something bad here?
You know, Doc, when something happens, it can leave a trace of itself behind. Say, like, if someone burns toast, maybe things that happen leave other kind of traces behind. Not things that anyone can notice. Things that people who shine can see.
What about room 237?
Damn. Specific.
You're scared of room 237, ain't you?
No, I ain't.
What is in room 237?
There ain't nothing in room 237. But you ain't got no business going in there anyway. So stay out.
Wow. Yeah. My boy zooming. Skirt. That would be so fun to get around. I'm starting to think the spirit of whatever happened was gonna infect him, or is he just gonna lose his mind by himself?
How about taking me for a walk after you finish your breakfast?
Well, I suppose I ought to try to do some writing first.
Any ideas yet?
Lots of ideas. No good ones.
Something will come. It's just a matter of settling back into the habit of writing every day.
Yeah, that's all it is.
It's really nice up here, isn't it?
I love it. I've never been this happy or comfortable anywhere.
It's amazing how fast you get used to such a big place. When we first came up here, I thought it was kind of scary.
I fell in love with it right away. When I came up here for my interview, it was as though I'd been here before. We all have moments of deja vu, but this was ridiculous. Almost as though I knew what was going to be around every corner.
Are we talking reincarnation or?
Look out! I'm coming in close.
Exercise.
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
Woo, we made it.
That is too big. Holy shit. Little Mario Kart over here. It took him a whole month. Don't do it. Don't do it. Is that where the murder happened? Well, you can't blame a kid for their curiosity.
Weather forecast said it's gonna snow tonight.
What do you want me to do about it?
Oh, come on, hon. Don't be so grouchy.
I'm not being grouchy. I just want to finish my work.
Okay, I understand. I'll come back later on with a couple of sandwiches for you, and maybe you'll let me read something then.
Let me explain something to you. Whenever you come in here and interrupt me, you're breaking my concentration. You're distracting me. And it will then take me time to get back to where I was.
Oh, f off.
Why don't you start right now and get the out of here?
Yeah, you're just a f***ing dick. There's like 12 different ways to communicate that properly without being an ass. I don't think something affected him. That's all on him. When he starts swinging the axe, don't blame the devil for what man is doing. So many things in red, kind of like Sixth Sense. Look at this guy. So the snow came and made him crazy.
Hello, Danny. Come and play with us, Danny. Daddy, forever and ever and ever.
Poor kid. He was saying there was no other kids to play with back home.
It's just like pictures in a book, Danny. It isn't real.
Damn, 5 months is a while.
Can I go to my room and get my fire engine?
Not right now. Daddy's asleep. He only went to bed a few hours ago. Can't you wait till later?
I won't make a sound. I promise I'll tiptoe.
All right, but really don't make a sound.
Also, after that last outburst that he had at her, it makes me rethink that her story of him dislocating the kid's shoulder. This kid must be in his 40s right now, right?
Can I go to my room and get my fire engine?
Come here for a minute first.
I'm wondering, does he even like his kid? Because we haven't seen both of them interact. It's just the kid and the mom.
You like this hotel?
Yeah, I do. Don't you?
I guess so.
I want you to like it here. I wish we could stay here forever and ever.
That's what the girl said.
You would never hurt Mom or me, would you?
Did your mother ever say that to you? That I would hurt you?
No, Dad.
I love you, Danny. I love you more than anything else in the whole world. Never do anything to hurt you.
What about his mom? He only answered for Danny. He didn't answer for the mom.
Mom?
When are we gonna see the wife? Because maybe that ain't his mom. Uh-oh, 237.
Mom, are you in there?
Don't do it.
Honey,
It's the most horrible dream I ever had.
it's okay. It's okay now.
I dreamed that I killed you and Danny. But I didn't just kill you. I cut you up into little pieces. I must be losing my mind.
Everything's gonna be all right. Come on, let's get up off the floor.
Did he go into the room? Also, I wonder where alcohol will play a role.
Danny! Oh my God. Danny, what happened to your neck? Danny, what happened to your neck? You did this to him, didn't you? You son of a bitch! You did this to him! How could you?
I mean, there's only 3 of them in the hotel, so that's a valid assumption. Supposedly only 3 of them.
My goddamn soul. Just a glass of beer.
Don't be saying shit like that.
Hi, Lloyd. A little slow tonight, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Mr. Torrance. What'll it be?
I'm awfully glad you asked me that, Lloyd, because I just happen to have 2 20s and 2 10s right here. You slip me a bottle of bourbon, a little glass, and some ice. You can do that, can't you, Lloyd? You're not too busy, are you?
No, sir. I'm not busy at all.
It seems I'm temporarily light. How's my credit in this joint, anyway?
Your credit's fine, Mr. Torrance.
That's swell. I always liked you. We're always the best of them. Best goddamn bartender from Timbuktu to Portland, Maine.
Thank you for saying so. How are things going, Mr. Torrance?
Things could be better, Lloyd. Things could be a whole lot better.
I hope it's nothing serious.
Nothing serious. Just a little problem with the old sperm bank upstairs. Nothing I can't handle, though, Lloyd.
Women. Can't live with them, can't live without them.
Words of wisdom, Lloyd.
Yikes.
I wouldn't touch one hair on his goddamn little head. I love the little son of a bitch. I'd do anything for him. That bitch. She'll never let me forget what happened. I did hurt him once, okay? It was an accident. Completely unintentional. Could have happened to anybody. And it was 3 goddamn years ago. A little had thrown all my papers all over the floor. All I tried to do was pull them up. A momentary loss of muscular coordination. Few extra foot-pounds of energy per second.
Thank God you're here. There's someone else in the hotel with us. There's a crazy woman in one of the rooms. She tried to strangle Danny.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
It's the truth, really. I swear it. Danny told me. He went up into one of the bedrooms. The door was open and he saw this crazy woman in the bathtub. She tried to strangle him.
Which room was it?
237. Hello? Oh God, he's seeing what the kid is seeing. Hell no. Of course your stupid ass is smiling. Look at his eyes, man. Is this what's gonna get him? For him to totally switch up? Jeez. Is that her body decaying? This poor kid seeing all that.
I didn't see one goddamn thing.
You went into the room Danny said? To 237?
Yes, I did.
And you didn't see anything at all?
Absolutely nothing. How is he?
He's still asleep. Are you sure it was the right room? Maybe Danny made a mistake.
He must have gone in that room. The door was open, the lights were on.
Just don't understand it. What about those bruises on his neck?
Right.
He did it to himself.
That's not possible.
Once you rule out his version of what happened, there is no other explanation. It wouldn't be that different from the episode that he had before we came up here.
I think we have to get Danny out of here.
Poor kid, man.
So typical of you to create a problem like this when I finally have a chance to accomplish something, when I am really into my work. I could really write my own ticket if I went back to Boulder now, couldn't I? Shoveling out driveways, working a car wash.
Jack.
Wendy, I have let you up my life so far. I am not gonna let you this up.
I'm already sick of his ass. He's fucking horrible. Jesus. He knows something is going on.
Fire service.
Hello. My name is Dick Hallorann. I'm the head chef up at the Overlook Hotel. I've been trying to make an urgent phone call up there, but the operator said that the phone lines are down.
Yeah, I'm afraid a lot of lines around here are down due to the storm.
I hate to put you through any trouble, but there's a family up there all by themselves with a young kid. And with this storm and everything, I'd sure appreciate it if you'd give them a call on your radio just to see if everything's okay.
I'll be glad to do that, sir. Why don't you call me back in about 20 minutes?
Good evening, Mr. Torrance.
Was he just imagining all this, including the woman in the room?
Yeah, I'm so sorry, sir. I made an awful mess of your jacket, sir.
That's all right. We got plenty of jackets.
Come along to the gentleman's room, sir, and we'll get some water to it, sir.
Hold this for you there.
The red bathroom.
What do they call you around here, Jeezy?
Delbert Grady.
Grady? Delbert Grady.
That's right, sir.
Is he the one?
Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Why, no, sir. I don't believe so.
Weren't you once the caretaker here?
Why, no, sir. I don't believe so.
You, married man, are you?
Yes, sir. I have a wife and 2 daughters, sir.
Where are they now?
Somewhere around. I'm not quite sure at the moment, sir.
You were the caretaker here. I recognize you. I saw your picture in the newspapers. You, chopped your wife and daughter up into little bits. Then you blew your brains out.
That's strange, sir. I don't have any recollection of that at all.
You were the caretaker here.
I'm sorry to differ with you, sir, but you are the caretaker. You've always been the caretaker. I should know, sir. I've always been here. Did you know, Mr. Torrance, that your son is attempting to bring an outside party into this situation?
Hallorann.
And-
Oh.
And Cook, your son has a very great talent. I don't think you are aware how great it is that he is attempting to use that very talent against your will.
Your will. Not any ghost or spirit or anything.
A rather naughty boy, if I may be so bold, sir.
It's his mother. She, interferes.
Perhaps they need a good talking to, if you don't mind my saying so. Perhaps a bit more. My girls, sir, they didn't care for the Overlook at first. One of them actually stole a pack of matches and tried to burn it down. But I corrected them, sir. And when my wife tried to prevent me from doing my duty, I corrected her.
Jeez. Psst. Run, sis. Fucking run. Fucking run. Run. This is extra messed up because isn't there a name for this? Is it famicide or some other weird name like that, where 99% of the time the man would kill his family then kill himself? It's messed up.
Danny? Red rum!
This poor kid. Red rum?
Danny's not here, Mrs. Torrance.
It's the other one.
Danny can't wake up, Mrs. Torrance.
This kid is doing great. Yeah, this definitely inspired M. Night Shyamalan for Sixth Sense. The kid, the red color, the mother-son relationship. An ass.
This is KDK 1, calling KDK 12. Are you receiving?
We tried to contact them several times by radio, but they didn't answer. Now, maybe they got their radio turned off or they're in a place where they can't hear it. If you'd like me to, I'll be glad to try them again later on.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
He knows something is up.
What time will we get to Denver?
We're due to arrive at 8:20, sir.
Thank you very much.
Jack?
Jack's gonna try kill y'all. This whole time. Your husband is insane. What a waste of paper and ink, too.
How do you like it? What are you doing down here?
I just wanted to talk to you.
What do you want to talk about?
I can't really remember.
Maybe it was about Danny. Maybe it was about him. I think we should discuss Danny. I think we should discuss what should be done with him. What should be done with him.
I don't know.
I think you have some very definite ideas about what should be done with Danny, and I'd like to know what they are.
Maybe he should be taken to a doctor
You think maybe he should be taken to a doctor?
as soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
He's so annoying.
You are concerned about him.
Yes,
And are you concerned about me?
of course I am.
Of course you are. Ever thought about my responsibilities? Have you ever had a single moment thought about my responsibilities? Have you ever thought for a single solitary moment? Has it ever occurred to you that I have agreed to look after the Overlook Hotel until May the 1st? Do you have the slightest idea what a moral and ethical principle is, do you?
I just want to go back to my room.
Why?
Well, I'm very confused.
But this shit is so triggering.
I'm not gonna hurt you. You didn't let me finish my sentence. I'm just gonna bash your brains in. I'm gonna bash them right the in.
Don't hurt me. Billy!
His f***ing tongue.
Please stop!
Good job.
What are you doing? Hey, wait a minute. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
At least he has food.
Let me out of here and I'll forget the whole goddamn thing. It'll be just like nothing ever happened.
There was a shot like that from Sinners.
I'm dizzy. I need a doctor. Don't leave me in here.
Don't fall for it.
Bring back a doctor.
You got a big surprise coming to you. You're not going anywhere.
What's that lever for?
Go check out the snowcat in the radio.
Visibility 0.
It's Grady, Mr. Torrance. Delbert Grady.
Dickhead Grady.
I see you can hardly have taken care of the business we discussed.
No need to rub it in, Mr. Grady. I'll deal with that situation as soon as I get out of here.
I have my doubts. I and others have come to believe that your heart is not in this.
Others?
Just give me one more chance to prove it. That's all I ask.
I'm wondering if whatever is going on with him is also because he's already predisposed to being an asshole. Like if a really kind husband, a really kind man was here, would whatever is going on with the hotel actually affect him? It's kind of Griffith in Berserk. It's like he already had all the elements to be what he ended up being. Like let's say even a good man like Hallorann. If Hallorann was in this position, would any of these temptations like work on him or this persuasion?
I give you my word.
Hello? Opens the door? How is she even able to sleep? I mean, she's probably exhausted out of her mind. Is that some kind of alcohol or some shit? Oh, it's murder backwards.
Red rum! Red rum! Red rum! Red rum! Stop it!
Wendy, I'm home.
She's stuck.
Come out, wherever you are.
Red and hurry!
Little pigs, let me come in.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. Here's Johnny.
Stab that face as it came in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Put your hand inside again.
Hello? Anybody here?
Watch your back, man. Oh fuck. That's it?
Any boy?
What? Sounds like a church congregation. The f is that? Damn, they just kill Hallorann like that. Hide, hide, hide. Oh, f the mace.
I'm coming down!
Great party, isn't it?
The house have started fucking with her for real. Oh, smart kid. Is she gonna see the girls? Her eyes, dog. He vanished. You can trace the footsteps back to the exit. Smart boy. Come on, come on. Make it out. Get in the car. What the fuck is wrong with you? Should take his ass to Juniper Hill. That's what it's called, right? Is this where this is from? I always see this in memes, and for some reason I thought this was a scene from Home Alone. Wow. Haunted hotel. Looking for the person in the pig costume. Is that him in front? That's him. July 4th. Danny's real name is Danny in real life. So was it supposed to be like a reincarnation? Because from that picture, yeah, it seems like it. But at the same time too, it's almost like something in the house like manipulating them and already like searching for something in him that was already there to do all those bullshit. Kind of makes me think of Hill House, where like the house on its own has a mind of its own and just like torturing people and whatnot. He acted that role brilliantly, man. He's terrifying. Was it this guy, or I think it was the dude who did his name escapes me, Hannibal, where like in real life the lady he was seeing after that depiction. She broke up with him or something like that. Hannibal Lecter. Man, it was sad that Hallorann went out like that. But in essence, he did save them because he provided distraction as well as bringing the snowcat. R.I.P. Finally seen The Shining. Yeah, I can tell that a lot of horror movies and things in cinema in general like took a lot of inspiration from this for sure. A lot of shots, some angles, even that red bathroom too. I think I've seen it somewhere else as well. The mom too, her acting was good, like her being terrified. Yeah, this shot was definitely in Sinners. In a similar manner to somebody being locked in and, you know, them trying to appeal or pretend to the person outside that they're good, or in his case, pretend that he's sick and need a doctor and whatnot. Yeah, the mom really sold that fear and anxiety. Like I said, I bet that scene, or this man in general, is just triggering because like the yelling, the everything. No doubt this inspired Sixth Sense, no doubt. All the red and the kid having disability, definitely an homage to that. I love how the maze came back into play. This was a very smart child right here. But yeah, if you've watched this and you've read the novel, feel free to drop some information and some lore about some of it. I'm glad I finally watched the movie. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care.